Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, our moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God, our moments also with the holy ones of God, especially as today we will be speaking about two saints, Saint Louise de Marillac and Saint Vincent de Paul. We will come to that, but also to remember to look at our own selves and to see how these people became saint, and if we can also go and make our strides towards a holy life, towards a saintly life. And if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel and share the video with others. Thank you. Today is 9th of May and I am making this video in advance. And here where I live, among the sisters in German, they called it Barmherzige Schwestern, but they are otherwise known as Daughters of Charity in English. And this order of Daughters of Charity was founded by both of these saints together. Saint Vincent de Paul, as you see above, and Saint Louise de Marillac. Both are French saints, but the life of Louise de Marillac, whose beatification day is actually today on the 9th of May. Otherwise, her feast is actually celebrated on the 15th of March, but these sisters don't celebrate it that time because it is usually at the time of Lent, so they cannot celebrate it. So they want to really celebrate because she's their foundress. And the life of Saint Louise de Marillac is quite interesting because when she was only 7 years old, her mother died. When she was just 15 years old, her father also died. So she was a kind of an orphan, and she wanted to join the Capuchin, the Franciscan order. But somehow it did not work out, and then she got married to the secretary of the Queen at that time. Fortunately or unfortunately, this marriage was wonderful marriage and had a son from this marriage. But after a while, the husband died. And then she was, of course, left a widow. But she had always this desire to be a nun. So somehow she came that time in contact with that time Father Vincent de Paul. Now he is known as Saint Vincent de Paul, who is well known for his charity, what we know now of Mother Teresa of Calcutta in our lifetimes or in the last few years. This man, Vincent de Paul, was doing exactly the same kind of work in France in already 1600, around 1625, 1630. So, just as a diversion for those of us people in India, the Hindutva brigade that says that Christians do charitable work because they want to convert the Hindus or the Dalits or the tribals to Christianity, they have absolutely no knowledge of what Christianity is, what Jesus himself did by going out of his way to help the people, the poor, the sinners, and all kinds of people, healing them. And many saints after them have followed the life of charity. Important among them is Saint Vincent de Paul. Then he became the spiritual director of Louise de Marillac. And they did not find that time in formal religious order, but they started collecting women who were in pain, who were suffering, they were either sick or widow or poor, etc. And they started doing charitable work together for people who were on the streets. Exactly the work that Mother Teresa did in a different way and a different style at a different age. But they did this. After some time when there were enough women, etc., then Vincent de Paul suggested that they then found an order for women. Vincent de Paul had already founded the Order of Vincent de Paul. He had several groups which he had gathered to work only purely for charitable deeds. Then he suggested to Louise de Marillac to found an order for women who would be doing charitable work. And Saint Vincent de Paul was also a great visionary. He said that your convent will be not within the four walls, but your convent will be on the streets. That means your work is on the streets. And what will be your veil as a religious person? Your modesty, your physical modesty will be your veil. Of course, he did not prescribe at that time any rules as such for them, but wanted them to be totally dedicated to the works of charity. And now the daughters of charity are spread all around the world. I am told that there are about 40,000 different groups. This particular group where I live and I work, they are also daughters of charity, Barmherzige Schwestern, but they are not too many. They are basically restricted only in Austria, in one convent in Czech Republic, and they have got some candidates now from Uganda, but otherwise it is not too many sisters. But that's not important. Their work of charity is important. They inspire us to continue the work of Christ, and followed by them, the way of Christ, that we can also follow the way of loving others and being available through our charitable works. And if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.